One man's dream, one son's vision, one family's passion. 75 years of service across major ports in Southeast India. 8+ million tons. 400+ people. 100+ awards. Celebrating 75 years of PSTS. Pioneers in port logistics from Pearl City to ports across Southeast India. Maritime trading and international exchange of goods were very much the order of the day in the Indian Ocean for centuries. Greek and Roman literature around the dawn of Christian era gives details of the maritime trade between Tamil Kingdom and the Roman Empire. The Sangam Tamil literature that is dated to the last centuries BCE to early century CE mentions a port named Korkai, which was the center of pearl trade. In the early 1920s, Sri PST Shankarlinga Nadar, a merchant from the southern Tamil Nadu, was involved in sugar and pulses trading from a coastal town named Tuticorin, also known as the Pearl City, to various regions in Asian subcontinent, spreading to Karachi in the west and to Indonesia in the east. His sudden demise resulted in the closure of the family business between 1931 to 1940. His son, PSTS Thiraviyaratnam, at the age of 20, resumed the pulses trading business of his family in the name of PST Shankarlinga Nadar and Sons in 1940. Even before India's independence, he foresaw the need for professional shipping industry and expanded his business by offering ship agency services attending to vessels that called on the old port of Tuticorin. The clients at the time were three liners: Mohammadi Steamship Company Limited, Gil Amin and Company, and APJ Lines.
Many congratulations to PSTS for celebrating their 75th anniversary just now. It's been a proud privilege for APJ Shipping to be working with them. We have been the first customer of PSTS way back from the 60s under the guidance at that time of Mr. Jeet Paul. We've had an amazing working relationship and friendship with the promoters of PSTS, and I wish them and from APJ every success for the next 75 years. Thank you very much.
During that time, Tuticorin port was a light-rage port. PSTS Thiraviyaratnam felt the need for a port with a long-side berth. He then mooted this idea and was instrumental in the formation of Tuticorin Harbour Development Council. As the council's secretary, he led a team of delegates, met Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru and requested for a deep water port on 2nd April 1958. This meeting paved the way for Tuticorin to be recognized as Tuticorin Major Port. In the 60s, PSTS Thiraviyaratnam partnered with Sri J. Wilfred Fernando to provide stevedoring services in the old port of Tuticorin. PSTS was agents for the very first vessel, MV Chennai Ukam, that berthed at new port of Tuticorin in 1975. He coordinated the first ever major shipments of about 1 lakh metric tons of salt to Singapore from the port of Tuticorin in the mid-70s. PSTS Thiraviyaratnam was appointed as trustee Tuticorin Port by the Ministry of Shipping, Government of India for the period between 1979 to 91. He was named the father of Tuticorin Port by the then chairman, Tuticorin Port Trust. Recognizing his contribution to the shipping industry, the Government of India felicitated him many a times in June 2004 and in December 2006.
We have seen a lot of businessmen. Of course, he was a businessman. But more than a business, more than a business acquaintanceship, he had a rare quality of the human. That is what made people's long association with it. You may be a staff, or you may be a politician, or a friend, or anybody from the walk of life. the association or the friendship with the PSTS Thiruvananthapuram existed till his last moment. That is what I have seen. That is the rarest quality I have seen in PSTS Thiruvananthapuram. People will say that he is a very good businessman. I will say he is a visionary. He is a visionary and has his missions already set to achieve that visions. PSTS is a big company and it is celebrating its 75 years of completion, business, commercial completion. I wish them to go ahead beyond 100 years also. But this personality, the founder of PSTS, a great personality and the rarest personality what I have seen in my life. Thank you.
A legend in his own right, a man with foresight breathed his last on 17 June 2007. But his vision continues to energize the next generation still today. The second generation of PSTS, the founder's three sons, were actively involved in the family business while playing key roles in the various industry bodies. In the Port Trust of Tuticorin, Shri T. Uday Shankar was a trustee between 1989 to 91. Shri T. Vel Shankar was a trustee between 1986 to 94.
PSTS Group in mid-70s to mid-90s partnered with ADJ Brothers Group, formed the company called Galaxy Tuticorin Agencies. We handled cargo for Spig, Indian Potash and India Cements in Tuticorin port.
SPIC has been very closely associated with PSTS for the last 4.5 decades. It's ever since SPIC started its operation in Tuticorin. In fact, SPIC was associated with PSTS even before we commenced our production, as we were starting to import our project cargo way down in 1972-73. From that context, SPIC has been working with the three generations of PSTS, starting from PSTS Thiruvananthapuram Nadar down to his sons and now to his grandsons. I have always found PSTS group efficient and professional. I wish this group many more laurels and service to the trade and industry of not only in this part but all over the world.
Today, PSTS provides a complete range of stevedoring, port logistics and transportation services for over 8 million tons of diverse cargo using assorted forklifts, cranes and lifting and shifting equipments and machinery ranging from 3 tons to 100 tons under PSTS Heavy Lift and Shift Limited. It continues to create history by breaking its own record in cargo and vessel handling with diverse cargo mix of coke, fertilizer, granite, copper concentrate, potassium, rock phosphate, bauxite, steel plates and coils and project cargo.
Stevedoring of bulk, break bulk or project cargo, be it green tea, granite or glass. We have got the expertise and experience.
PSTS Logistics is the only stevedore in South India who has handled cargo in all the ports right from Visakhapatnam, Krishnapatnam, Kattupalli, Ennore, Chennai, Pondicherry, Kadalur, Karaikal, Nagapatnam to Tuticorin.
Our association with the PSTS family goes back almost 30 years from my father's time. So I'm very, very happy that they are celebrating their 75th anniversary. I am sure PSTS group, headed by Mr. Uday Shankar and they will be assisted by Mr. Vel Shankar, Mr. Ganesh Rao, I'm sure will be taking the group to greater and greater heights. We are delighted to be partnering with such a wonderful company as PSTS. They give us great support, also not only as our cargo logistics provider, but also in the agency that we have called as the Tuticorin Development Board, where Mr. Uday Shankar and Vel Shankar are very active partners. They have deep concern for the Tuticorin area and of course for Tamil Nadu and for India. So once again, let me convey my warmest wishes to everyone at the PSTS family.
It provides terminal operation and management of the Karaikal private port, handling over 6 million tons every year since its inception in the year 2009.
Associated with the Karaikal port since 2009. In the last 7 years of the operations, they have handled the diverse cargoes ranging from coal, sugar, clinker to all the other materials wherever it is required by our customer or for the port. We are very happy the way they have met the expectations of our customers, and we are very happy to note that they are celebrating the 75 years of existence in port operations, and it's really a very rare opportunity for any business people to celebrate the 75 years old.
At PSTS, service is not about just delivery, but about delighting all stakeholders with flexibility and full support. Its objective is to champion customer delight, both internal and external.
It's very heartening to note that PSTS Group is celebrating their 75th anniversary, and I wish the entire group all the very best. I must say that the PSTS Group has been a very pioneering group in Tuticorin and has helped us in our Stevedoring for transport of various raw materials, concentrate and rock phosphate, and they have provided excellent services for us throughout the several years.
The reliability of service and responsiveness to clients' needs is a key mantra in PSTS. The average age of its clients' relationship being over 10 years is a proof of this value.
We have been operating through PSTS from 1984 onwards, and today our entire group, import and exports, are handled by PSTS. We are very happy and hope the same continues, and we wish them all the best for the future.
The 90s saw the entry of third generation of the family members into the business, armed with professional business management skills, infusing fresh ideas and energy into the 50-year-old company. They play leadership roles not only in various industry associations but also in All India Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Council of Supply Chain Management Professionals and CII Logistics Planner.
We are bringing in corporate governance and best-in-class management practices using technology to have process orientation and accountability across levels to deliver business value to all PSTS stakeholders.
With this drive for organizational excellence, awards come calling. Not only various traffic performance awards given by major ports over the years, but also maritime industry awards. PSTS was declared the Stevedoring of the Year for the last 2 consecutive terms in the Southeast Cargo and Logistic Awards in 2013 and 15, Members' Choice Award in the International Freight Forwarding Forum in Hong Kong, and the Business Gaurav Small and Medium Enterprises Award given by Dun & Bradstreet and Axis Bank in November 2011. In PSTS, employees are considered an extended family. The dedicated professionals of the company thrive in a collaborative ecosystem where talent is encouraged and career growth is ensured through empowerment.
My association with the PSTS dates back to 1984 when I joined a table clerk. Over a period of 17 years, I grew up to the level of DGM along with the organization. This could happen because I was identified, my talents recognized, right opportunity and freedom to innovate given to me by the management.
It has a friendly environment where work is serious business. Upgrading of skills, technical training and periodical employee engagement creates a healthy work environment across all offices. The employee attrition rate, which is less than the industry average, proves this. Every year, January 26th is celebrated as PSTS Family Day and service awards are given.
I started my career as the manager and I have been working in this company for more than 3 decades. I am privileged to be a part of the third generation management. Company PSTS, from manager, I have been elevated to Vice President Finance with the administrative privileges. In my tenure, I have been used to swap the proprietorship management into corporate one. PSTS and its employees are not two compartmentalized beings. We are one for all and all for one. Being often criticized for being an workaholic, many do not understand that my commitment towards this organization is not an obligation I have to take, but a responsibility I will willfully take.
The growing integration of India's economy with the world and its growth in total trade and cross-border trade traffic adds to the demand for logistics services. A joint venture between PSTS and Reliance Logistics to promote FTL transportation under the name Relogistics was carried out between 2002 and 2007.
My association with PSTS is because of Ganesh Ram's association as a business partner to Relogistics in our transportation business. Ganesh exemplified the high standards set by PSTS, for which we have seen their progress throughout the years till now. PSTS stood for quality of service and their customer. It is proud of me to say that I was associated with PSTS and Ganesh Ram for this business.
PSTS now sets new benchmarks in cargo handling infrastructure under PPP mode, CFS and ICT management through sea and air freight service to 500 plus cities, 90 countries, providing door-to-door shipping solutions.
On behalf of our more than 200 member companies, I want to say congratulations to PSTS Logistics on the occasion of their 75th anniversary of doing business. We are proud to have such a professional and accomplished company as members of our international network of logistics providers and freight forwarders. We wish PSTS Logistics many more years of continued success in their leadership role in our industry.
One man's dream, one son's vision, one family's passion is now having a multiplier effect where the community at large is being served through PSTS Foundation. PSTS Foundation runs PSTS Industrial Training School in Tuticorin and Chennai, where rural unemployed youth are given technical training in crane, forklift and JCB operations and placed in various companies. In Sundaram Smile Play School in Tuticorin, children are given positive early learning experience that lays the foundation for later academic success. The Vikasa School is an ICSE board school in Tuticorin that invests in high-quality, all-round education to the generation of tomorrow. Vikasa International School follows the internationally recognized IGCSE syllabus for students, and Vikasa International Teacher Training Academy offers international Montessori education and training to teachers to make them global ready.
I must also congratulate PSTS Group for taking a lot of initiative in improving the education available in Tuticorin town by participating in the Vikasa school. So I wish PSTS Group all the very best in the future endeavors, and I would like to thank them for their support through all these years to Sterlite Copper.
Today, PSTS celebrates 75 years of its pioneering role in the Pearl City and its partnership in the progress of port logistics in all the ports of Southeast Coast. With a clear vision and a collective mission, PSTS, while looking back at its glorious past with pride and gratitude, marches ahead with renewed energy and optimism. The sea is lovely, dark and deep. PSTS has promises to keep, and many nautical miles to go, Celebrating 75 years of PSTS.